How about, yeah, especially the enormous one. How about the D? Some really nice tone. Music C. You're trying to get the big, enormous smile. Even bigger. I love the focus that you're putting on keeping the sound sustained. The C is a little bit harder on my cello too. It's really good practice to do even just that. That's why I like this app. And I showed it to Michelle too because it's actually used a lot for band people because it takes a lot of breath to get them to play notes sustained and nicely. A lot easier for us, but it's still good practice. Okay, to make sure that our lesson goes pretty smoothly too, let's take a second now that you're tuned to get out all the books that you need and your notebook, okay? I shouldn't have done that when I had. So let's checklist off all your books. Your mom sent me the list, which all good stuff that we can use. Your notebook, a pencil, and your Suzuki. Do you want me to charge yours? Just in case it runs out.
Put them on these things.
Okay, perfect. Okay. We'll try not to wake your sister. She seems pretty. If she can sleep through a cello lesson, that's super impressive. Okay. Let's go through your notebook really quickly. How was practicing this week? Good. What do you think you did really, really well? Okay, here we are, 9, 6, 18. Adagio and Allegro. Feel pretty good about it? Good. Anything that was hard that you want to do first, I like to try and get those out of the way. Is there, oh, at the end?
I think at the end it kept like this string kept like making weird noises.
Oh, okay, do you want to show me? Were you doing it with the bow too?
Yeah, I was doing it with those.
Okay. No, it's not happening right now. It sounded really good. Why did you back it up? Maybe it was just the weather and your cello was having an off time. It's been pretty humid. Do you want to start back up on that G? I don't hear any weird sounds. We'll talk about maybe some polishing of this area, but I really like the power of your tone at that section. Okay, so we're going to come back to this in a little bit so we can kind of go through some of the things that we need to do. So last week I heard a lot of you playing, and I want to make sure that we have a healthy like warm-up routine and that we do the scales and the etudes that are maybe not the most fun all the time, but really important. So, what key are we in for Adagio and Allegro that we should focus our scale on for intonation? It's kind of in the piece name too. You want to see? Yeah. Oh, good. You didn't need to peek. Some people, I'm like, who wrote Adagio and Allegro? And the piece will be in front of them, and they're like, no answer. So, okay, it's an E minor. So let's do two scales today. Let's do E major and E minor. Okay. So, have you done an E minor scale or E major scale before, Mr. Eric?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, then let's make sure we walk through it carefully. So let's start with E major. It's always easier to start with the majors. I'll start writing in here for you today. That's right, I make my nines like G's, just so, I was like, why are you writing G? It's the 13th? Yes, 18. Since it's a scale, I'll do the writing this time. But you'll do the talking. Okay, so we're starting on E. What's the next note gonna be? Yeah, good. Very important. Next one?
G.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what kind of G? Yeah.
B. D. And that. C.
Mm-hmm. What kind of C?
Sharp.
Mm-hmm.
D. E.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what kind of D?
Flat. Oh, sharp.
D sharp, yeah. D. So when we have sharps in the scale, we're always, all those notes are going to be in sharps. Here's a quick way I remember my order of sharps and flats. I like to tell myself they go, well, it's easier to remember my flats. So I think of it like this: bead, greatest common factor.
Someone at the Music Institute
Mhm.
put it like that too.
Yeah. So then you can remember this way is flats, the order. And it changed my life because I really could not remember until that moment. So this way is the sharps, and this way is the flat. And then you always want to make sure that the note before your root, your tonic here, is a sharp. So, okay, so we have how many sharps in our key signature then? 3. Yeah. So I'll just write that here. E equals 3 sharps. Okay. So now I just have to have you repeat after me one time like this: X X C C C 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. Can you try it with me? It's really important because it helps with the memory. X X C C C 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. Okay, well, last time, and then you have to do it by yourself. So hopefully you'll remember. You ready? X X C C C 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. Perfect. Okay. Now you might be saying, what kind of weird formula is that? What do you think the X part of this means if we're talking about cello playing? Yeah, that's a good guess because if I played like this, it's not that big. What does this look like here? Is it a closed shape or extended? Yeah, so that's the first X. Then what comes next? We went X. Yep, X. Oh. Let me tune to your cello really quickly.